Hello everyone, this is Louisiana Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry, Dr. Mike Strain. And we're here today with Chef Jeremy at Houmas House, and we're celebrating things that you cook with strawberries. Look at these beautiful Louisiana strawberries. How are we doing, Chef?
Man, I'm doing great today.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're cooking with strawberries. You know, whenever it comes to strawberries, and in particular strawberry season in Louisiana, there's no more exciting time than that, especially as a chef, because for me as a chef, it's all about the ingredients. And when you can get something as perfect as a ripe Ponchatoula, or these actually come from Independence, strawberries, there's nothing better. So
and you know, if you look at our strawberries, when you cut them open, you can see you have some in the bowl. You know, they're just red all the way through. They're so delicious. They're so very sweet, and they're very, very healthy.
100%.
But you know, when we talk about Easter and Lent, you know, it's strawberry time.
There you go. And I got a perfect dish for you for that. So, of course, we're going to do a dessert as well. But I wanted to start off with something savory. But when we're talking strawberries, something light and using as much kind of local ingredients as possible. So the first thing we got here, this is some beautiful yellowfin tuna right out of the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to do a tuna salad with a strawberry vinaigrette. And we're just going to jump in and get cooking. You want to help me a little bit?
Absolutely.
All right. So this is what I got going on. So fresh tuna steak. And again, when it comes to cooking, if you just get great ingredients, you really don't have to do much else. You can just step away from it and let the great ingredients sing. So that's exactly right. Just only salt and pepper. If you want to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in that pan we got there, and we're going to be working over high heat. Perfect, just like that. And we're just going to get this kind of searing right there in it. Again, just salt and pepper, nothing else, and just get that starting to cook away. And then while that's here, how do you like your tuna prepared, by the way?
Sort of medium rare.
Medium rare, then that's what we're gonna do. So when it's that thick, we're looking for about 2 minutes on each side. So we're just gonna do that, and look, we're using Teflon. We threw the tuna in, we got that nice sizzle. Those are all things.
Smelling, smells really good.
That's what we're looking for. You want that nice sear, and that way, if you hear the sear, you don't have to worry about it sticking, so you don't have to mess with it. We want it to start to caramelize on the outside. That's gonna make that wonderful crust on the outside. While that's working, watch, we're going to put together a wonderful, simple vinaigrette. Now, it might look like we have a lot of ingredients here, but don't be intimidated. Let me just kind of walk it through and show you what we got. We're going to do it all in a blender, turn it on, and it's done. So we're going to start off with an egg yolk. Anytime you're making a creamy vinaigrette, an egg yolk is going to be that emulsifier agent that's going to hold it all together. So we're going to have a little egg yolk, a little red onion, clove of garlic, give some of that good savory flavors in there. But then now we're going to add some acid and vinegar, so we want a little sweet. So anytime we're in Louisiana and we're talking sweet, we got some good old, my friend, Steen's cane syrup.
Steen's cane syrup.
So we're going to get some of that in there. And then also sticking with those Louisiana flavors, some Creole mustard. Of course, if you're at home and you don't have access to Creole mustard, Dijon mustard will be fantastic. Let's just come back over to our tuna, because, you know, as a chef, you can't just do one thing. You got to multitask. You good at multitasking, Commish?
I'm fair.
Well, here, why don't you just go ahead and give that a little flip, and let's see what we got there. And see, that's exactly what we're looking for. Once we got that color on the other side, just a nice brown color, we're going to transfer it to the cutting board. It's going to be done. All right, back to our vinaigrette. So we got our egg yolk, our onions, our mustard, our cane syrup, and our garlic. We're also now going to add a splash of, since it is a vinaigrette, a splash of red wine vinegar. This is also some orange juice. Again, these are kind of our acids. And now we're ready to put the top on. I'm going to pulse this once just to get it all mixed. Oh, wrong switch. There. Now we're ready to go in with our oil. Now, anytime we're adding oil, just like you're making an aioli or a mayonnaise, you want to add the oil in slowly. So while it's running, I'm going to start pouring in a little extra virgin olive oil. Slowly, nice steady stream. And because I sometimes find extra virgin olive oil can be a little too strong, I balance it with a little bit of salad oil. Let that all mix in. And now, since we are making that strawberry vinaigrette, we're going to go in, and you don't have to get fancy with it. We're going to go in with some of those strawberries, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper. Where'd I lose my salt?
Right there.
Bam, there it is. Get that salt and pepper in there. Blitz this one more time to get it. It's going to get that beautiful pink color from the strawberries. How easy is that?
Wow.
That vinaigrette is done. So now we can come here and take our tuna out. We'll slice that bad boy up in a second. We got some wonderful greens right there from just any mixture of greens that you have. These all come from the farmer's market. It's a mixture of radishes, different lettuces and some little microgreens and sprouts that we had, just all mixed in, but any greens that you prefer would be absolutely fantastic. And then when it comes to this vinaigrette, I want it to be light. So I don't want to have because it's nice and kind of thick and creamy. I don't want to put on so much vinaigrette where it weighs that lettuce down, makes it so just enough to where I can come in with my tongs and just very gently, because I don't want to break up these beautiful, tender, wonderful lettuces, just enough to just kind of get them coated.
At the farmer's market, it was probably picked the morning you pick it up.
You're darn right.
Nothing is fresher.
And then let's go ahead and let's just kind of just paint this bad boy up. And again, when you're working with such wonderful ingredients, you don't really have to do much to it.
And look how quick this is.
Yeah, I mean,
you can do this at home as fast as it is.
I kind of cheated because I had some of my stuff already chopped and measured out. But yeah, once you got all your ingredients made, I mean, we're doing this in real time. We're ready to just kind of throw it all in the blender. And like I said, turn it on. It's going to be fantastic. Nice piece of tuna seared. Wow. Kind of mid-rare, just like how you like it. We're going to put that on here. And then, of course, we can come back with some of those strawberries as well. Get a couple of those on there. And there you have it. This is just a great, light,
beautiful,
different use of strawberries that you might not think about.
And
but
all these Louisiana products.
All these flavors are going to work so well. So there you have it, a strawberry salad with seared tuna.
All right, Chef, now for my favorite part,
Let's dig
tasting. Let's dig in.
Let's dig in. Make sure you get some of that tuna, too. Get a little bit of this tuna, fresh tuna, and just a very light vinaigrette is going to go wonderful with that salad.
Louisiana strawberries, tuna from our Gulf, fresh greens from Louisiana specialty crops. It just doesn't get any better.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So fresh,
delicious.
so simple.